So they lied to me again. What am I taking these breaks for? I mean, I guess it gave me an opportunity to use the potty because I had a little too much coffee this morning, but otherwise, I don't know. Someone want to run a commercial? I tell you what, you do a quirky little news desk video. Maybe make me a fun little news desk intro or something. I'll throw it in the middle of this thing, since we don't appear to actually have any commercials right now. But hit me up, Twitter, Facebook, maybe post on YouTube, whatever. Just let me know. And if there's no foul language or nudity or whatever, then maybe we'll just throw it into that commercial break instead. If there is some foul language and nudity, those I'll be saving for myself. All right, now back to Star Wars here as part of Hasbro's panel. They did, in fact, show off the Clone Wars figures. I believe Waves 4 and 5, they say, will be hitting shelves in September. Wave 6 will be in October. They also have the Clone Wars Class 1 Fleet Vehicles, Waves 2 and 3, already on shelves now. Wave 2, July. Wave 3, August, coming out now. So for those of you who like the Clone Wars 3 3/4 inch figures, they have those for you. Also, Wave 4 coming out in September. They have the Republic Attack Shuttle coming out in August. So that's going to be their big things for the next couple months. Now, the Star Wars Vintage Collection will be continuing on into 2012. So those of you big fans of those, there you go. They had 40 figures in 2011. Half of them had new tooling and were not just re-releases or repaints or whatever. So that was a pretty interesting thing that I thought that they actually told you that only about half of them were new tooling, but whatever. They did have Revenge of the Death Star Comic-Con exclusive that they talked about as part of the panel. It is part of the Vintage Collection. Those of you who like collecting your mint on card Vintage Collection figures, the two figures, the droid and Salacious Crumb, the mouse droid and Salacious Crumb, those were actually numbered as part of the Vintage Collection and were only available in that gigantic Revenge of the Jedi Death Star. So if you collect mint on card and you want to fill those holes, you've got to buy that set to get those figures. All the other figures are re-releases, recarded as part of that. But those two little ones are going to be basically driving you mint on card collectors nuts. They did talk about Wave 5 coming out in October. They showed those off. There's some pictures for you. They're also working on a prototype armor Boba Fett mail-away figure. Now, last year they had the Boba Fett figure with the launching rocket on the back. That was a neat little mail-away figure. Well, this time they're working on a prototype version, which is him in the all-white suit, which is actually pretty pimp. I gotta admit, that one's looking pretty nice there. Wave 2 on shelves this October, Ultimate FX Lightsabers. This time it's Return of the Jedi Luke coming out there. So those of you who collect those. Then here's your first crossover on shelves starting now, actually, beginning of August, running through this month. We have Star Wars Transformers. And this time around, we've got Darth Vader Star Destroyer and Anakin Republic Attack Cruiser. Both of these have 4 modes. So you're not just limited to the cruiser or the figure, you actually have some in-between alternate modes. Star Wars Jedi Force is continuing. These are similar to the action heroes, the pocket heroes, the Transformers kids line that we talked about. We've got more 2-packs hitting shelves. We also have more vehicle packs. And the vehicle packs are just fantastic. I love these. We also have the Millennium Falcon, which is on shelves now. If you run out, I know I've seen it at Toys R Us, I believe Walmart. So if you want to pick up one of those, the Millennium Falcon does come with Han Solo and Chewie, and it folds open, and the top, as it folds open, becomes a 3-tiered backdrop for you to actually play on. So I thought that was a pretty neat way that they did that. Now, Walmart has a bunch of exclusives, Clone Wars 2-packs packaged with DVDs. Also, there are some figures that come with vehicles that are only available. Clone Trooper Buzz with the Bark Speeder, and Clone Captain Krelly with the AT-RT. I gotta admit, I don't watch Clone Wars. I tried, just wasn't my thing. My son enjoys the heck out of it, so it's not like I don't, have it in this house, but a lot of these names that they throw around, boy, I got to tell you, I'm terrible with human names as it is. We get into some of these alien names, I've got no hope. One thing though looks nice was the Clone Wars Ultimate Gift 5-pack. You got a bunch of, you got a clone trooper, you got a droid, you got another droid, you got Dooku, you got Anakin. You got a nice little assortment there. That's one of those that's begging for you to go to like actionfiguredisplays.com or someplace like that, set that up together. Target, instead of having the exclusive 2-packs with the DVDs, they have exclusive 3-packs for the vintage line. So those of you who collect vintage line, Target is also doing some vintage vehicles. So for those of you that want the Sand Speeder, you want the B-Wing fighter, things like that, you're going to have to go there. Toys R Us has got exclusive Stealth Ops Clone Troopers. Toys R Us is also going to have the Republic Commando pack that was available at San Diego, and the Force Unleashed 2-pack that was available at Toys R Us. Also the vintage Y-Wing, the Clone Wars Assassin Spider Droid, and the Trench Run play pack, 2-pack playset, whatever. That's going to come with the B-Wing, and is going to come with the TIE Advanced, and then you've got your Luke and your Darth Vader. That they showed off at San Diego. That is also going to be with the Toys R Us exclusives, if you want that one. And let's face it, a lot of you really do. They did have some sneak peeks available for 2012. New vintage figures, a new layout on the back of the package. 2012, what they are calling vintage figures, are actually going to be from the Phantom Menace. And I know some of you are thinking, really, that's not that old. But considering I have a 6-year-old son, and he just saw Phantom Menace for the first time last year, Star Wars is brand new to him. And for him, 1998, 1999, 2000, that era was before he was born. That was prehistory to him. So there you go. You're also getting some Return of the Jedi deleted scenes figures, they're calling them. They have some different outfits and things like that. Walmart exclusive 2012 vintage figures on shelf starting this January. You've got some neat figures there, including the G8R3, which I do actually love the droids and the astromechs. Those are ones that I will be grabbing. Target getting an exclusive Episode 1 Battlefields of Naboo pack, so you can look forward to that. Toys R Us getting the exclusive Episode 1 Pod Racer pilots. And Star Wars getting released on Blu-ray this year. They are going to have some commemorative packs for the movies as they're coming out on Blu-ray. Now, they haven't really said if these are going to be packed with the movies or if these are going to be released concurrently with the Blu-rays, but episodes 1 through 6 will be releasing 4 packs that will have key characters from the movies in their 3 3/4 inch figures, and they are going to be designed in such a way that you can put them on your shelf, much like when you bought like the old box set of the original trilogy, and you would throw it up there, and you had Darth Vader, or you had Yoda's face on the silver packs or the gold packs, depending on if you were buying the widescreen VHS or the full frame VHS, whatever on those. Well, these packs, you will put them on your shelf. They will make a nice Star Wars collage. So the question is whether or not you actually want to open them up, take the toys out, or if you want to leave them in the boxes. You can put them up there just like you would put those old VHS collections on your shelf. And then just pull them off and look at them in the package. I guess some people like to do that. But they didn't actually say if those are releasing with the movies in the package or just as the same time. If we can find out clarification on that, we'll get back to you. Now, on a more personal note, there is an apology that I need to present this week. Last week on this show, I spoke about Princess Allura of Voltron. And I made some comments about how I'd like to play with her, and I felt that those comments were probably not only a little creepy, but they were just uncalled for. Uncalled for advances against fictional characters, even when they are hot, is something that really shouldn't be tolerated. And even if someone should dress up as that character and appear at a public convention, that still doesn't mean that they want to play with you. That's something that they would need to ask.
I saw that. He
because
was very depressed the episode before.
And what happened? What? Dirk, call me.
Wait.
Seriously, we should play together.
Why do you get to?
Well, you didn't ask, so now I gotta ask him.
Pigs.
With my phone, with my phone. I don't know your number. Call me. That new Toy Smells line, the voicemail line. It's area code 217-953-4025. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. I don't have your number. You've got to call, please. Just call. That's all I'm saying. Just 217-953-4025. Just leave a voicemail. Let me know your just leave your number and I'll give you a call back, please. We have a video review, so why don't we? I'm gonna go check the voicemail line and we'll go to the video review. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next week, Indie Toys from San Diego Comic-Con. They're exclusives. Thanks for watching.